Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. Alright, man. What it do, still with the camera sound like a big boss how bossed out K-Po through that door. Here to talk this boxing. Before I get to my soliloquy, remember tough times don't last. Good people do don't know yourself. Caught him in a fight like me be better. Peak game, 84s on West Wayne. Alright. According to BoxingNews24.com, there's chaos in the Terence Crawford and Canelo fight. Apparently, according to that article, Turkey Al-Sheikh has moved the venue. It will no longer be in Las Vegas, Nevada, in Allegiant Stadium, where the Raiders play. Go Raiders. And they're looking for another venue. They have since moved the date, right? Canelo and Crawford supposed to be fighting on a Friday. He's moved it to another date. I believe September 13th on a Saturday. They've changed the promoter. First, Dana White was being advised to basically help promote the event. Now it's some promotional company called Sela. I don't know who that is. I know they're not over here. So they got to be somewhere in the UK. I don't know. Maybe Saudi Arabia. I don't know. So it's a lot of uncertainty with this fight, right? I gotta say, this is the worst promotion I've ever seen for a so-called mega fight that I've ever seen in my life. Okay? For starters, you don't promote a so-called mega fight like this. Okay? When you got a mega fight, everything gotta be cut in stone and signed, sealed, and delivered. Right? You spend the next couple months promoting this fight. Right? You don't put all this stuff out in the open. Right? Never has this happened in the sport of boxing, bro, where you trying to find out venues and who gonna promote the fight. That's not, no. You don't do that publicly, right? You don't do that out in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, these dudes agreed to fight. They gonna be fighting here. Or you say, hey, look, these dudes agreed to fight on this day. The venue is to be determined. No, Turkey Al-Sheikh actually announced that they gonna be fighting at Las Vegas Stadium, the Allegiant Stadium. And then, boom, decides to change his mind or whatever the case was. Maybe because it was college football. Maybe he got advised by somebody, hey, bro, you can't compete with college football on that weekend. Or maybe the Raiders told him, you know, or the college team told him, like, hey, bro, like, you ain't going to be able to do that quick turnaround that fast. I don't know. But all I'm saying at the end of the day is this ain't a good look, bro. You know what I'm saying? Especially for a mega fight. You know, it's just like a lot go into it, especially if you want people to come see the fight. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty because a lot of people don't know what type of fight this is going to be, according to the article. The article says that, you know, is this going to be a pay-per-view fight or is this going to be a fight like it was in New York where you only got millionaires sitting in the crowd, right? We don't know, which is more like a sparring match, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Which is not helpful for the fighters because there's no interaction with the fans. You know what I mean? Boxers get energized off the fans when they fight. When you hear them screaming and roaring and cheering for you or booing you, you know, some fighters get excited off you getting booed. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you got some millionaires who just sitting in the crowd and they silent, they just looking at you, man, you might as well tell them, go put the headgear on, go spar in the gym. And then come out with the stories of who got the best in sparring. That's real talk. If that's the case. But I told y'all, been telling y'all, man, something fishy about this fight. You know what I mean? It's something fishy about this fight. I told y'all that, bro. I was like, man. I said this in one of my videos. I said, I wouldn't be shocked if this fight don't happen. I wouldn't. And I know the Bubba, yo, what? You just won. You just had to go to, yo, want Crawford to get paid. Crawford can't get paid. If he go down 154 and start fighting them killers down there, he can get all the money he want. He got Turkey Al-Sheikh on his side, bro. Turkey Al-Sheikh gonna pay him whatever he want. What are you talking about? Turk said, man, Terence Crawford's my favorite fighter. Right? But this stuff with this fight, bro, I've never seen anything like this before. This is egregious. This is ridiculous, bro. You feel me? I don't understand, like, the game plan, the method. Like, how are you having this mega fight, but you have to switch the date, switch the venue, right? It's a lot going on, man. Like I said, I wouldn't be shocked if this fight don't happen. You know? Now, I don't know what the game plan would be as a feeling, you know? Because they say Terence Crawford and Canelo, they have a falling out, right? Who are they going to replace Terence Crawford with? I could make a recommendation, but I doubt that Canelo going to agree to this, and I doubt that Terence Crawford will agree with this either. Because let's just say Canelo be like, I want to fight Terence Crawford, but Terence, I still want to fight on that date. And we've known Canelo to do what he wants. He do what he feel like doing. You know what I'm saying? Canelo had a deal with PBC, a 3-4 fight deal with PBC, and that deal fell through, and they renegotiated to a 1-fight deal. So it very well can happen. Canelo gonna do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know? That's just real talk. He gonna do exactly what he want to do. He gonna sit there and be like, you know what? Let me go ahead. I want to go fight over here. And that very well may happen. That's not what I'm hoping. I'm just going off of what he's done in the past. He had a 3-4 fight deal with PBC. He left PBC or renegotiated a deal with PBC so he can go fight Edgar Berlanga, because that's what he wanted to fight. Or I believe it's Jaime McGee. It was either Jaime McGee or Edgar Berlanga. It's one of the two. Right? PBC wanted him to fight Jamal Charlo. Oh no, Canelo wanted to fight Jamal Charlo. Right? They was like, nah, he ain't ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Canelo wanted to pick who he wanted to pick. PBC was like, nah, bro, fight this dude, and then you'll get Jamal Charlo. Right? So there was some issues there. But they was able to work through those issues. And that's what you heard Canelo Álvarez say, man, Al Heyman is the best promoter that I've worked with in my career. You don't see stuff like this from PBC. When they got mega fights, the venues, everything is already decided, right? Or they'll announce the fight, but be like, hey, to be determined on the venue. But a lot of the time, they got everything in working order. So all you got to do as a fan is just buy your ticket. Place your bets. They don't even know where this fight going to be at, right? Now, granted, they got time. It's a couple of months away. But these months go by fast. You know what I'm saying? You're going to look up, it's going to be September. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. The summer go by quick. You know what I mean? Which be killing me, because, you know, my kids, they be eating. You know, them girls eat a lot, man. I'll be like, man, hold on, man. Them girls be eating, man. You be like, bro, hey, what is that? I ate it. You like, what the? Bro, where is that? I ate it. Well, what didn't you eat? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, what didn't you eat, huh? Let me know something, man, because you eating everything. You know, I love my daughter. But to get back on topic, like, they need to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they're going to do. This is a so-called mega fight. You put that mug in Vegas, man. You put that mug in Texas, it favors Canelo. You put that mug in the West Coast, it favors Canelo. You know what I mean? You put it in the East Coast, still favors Canelo. Depending on where you put it at. You put it in New York, favors Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to put it in a neutral ground. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Vegas is a neutral ground for both guys. You know what I mean? Just put it there. MGM Grand. Turk is getting it. And it seems like, because according to the article, he wants to, like, put on a show. Like, have the, you know, like WWF, you know, when the wrestlers come in the ring and poof, what's those called? The plyometrics, all the explosions. He want to put all that. Yo, we as boxing fighters, we don't want all that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, we don't need all that, bro. All we need is them to be in the ring. That's it. I don't need for you to have all these, fireworks and, and all this other stuff. Nah, what you need, Turk, is to stop having them ring men in the ring. That's what you need, okay? You don't need no ring men. I don't want to ever see a man with no shirt on walking around with cards. You need to get some ring women. I don't understand that. That was weird to me. I'm like, bro, why is there men walking around no shirt on with acting like ring women? You know what I'm saying? They in there with the cards walking around. Round 3. Hey man, get that man off that ring, bro. Hey bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I cut the TV off. I did, bro. It made me mad. Cause I'm like, bro, why is that dude on there? Where's the ring girls at? Where's they at? Right? My partner pre-recorded it, so I cut the TV off, cut it back on, fast forward past that point. I'm like, bro, what? Is that a ring man? Is that a ring man, bro? That's what I saw. A ring man. I said, oh no. This boy Turk. This explains everything. That boy got some sugar in his tank. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. This ain't the ancient times, bro. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Romans and the Roman Empire used to be doing that pitching and catching. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fooling with none of that right now, bro. You know what I'm talking about? My these boys be out here tweaking. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I said, bro, what's up with Cub, bro? This man got a ring man? Oh no, man. That boy sleep. That boy sleep, man. He need to wake up, man. That boy tripping. That man got a whole ring man in there walking around with the ring card in between rounds. Round 2, fight! Hey man. Hey, where your shirt at, bro? Hey, get him off the ring. Hey, what you doing? Hey, where the girl at? Hey, you can Turkey, man, you need some girls, man. I got some partners that'll do the ring walk thing, the ring girl thing, bro. Real talk, bro. But all this foolishness that you got going on, man, is crazy. So like I said, man, this fight might happen, it might not happen. I don't really care, bro. But he need to get his act together. That's all I'm saying. You know? Because it's looking real messy. It's looking clownish. He need to get this whole promote thing, because I'm telling you, right now, it's not looking good for Turk. He trying. You know what I mean? That's why I give him credit for. He trying. He making fights happen. Are the fights entertaining? No. Right? They ain't entertaining. And I fear this fight may not be entertaining. We can speculate and say, oh man, Terence Crawford, he gonna step. I got a video coming about that. Bernie the boxer talking about, yeah, Terence Crawford's gonna step. Yeah, he's gonna fight. He's salivating on the moment. Terence Crawford's gonna do his thing. Yeah, I'm a cook on that one. That boy love him some Crawford, bro. He be sack chasing. Only time he tell the truth is when he not talking about Crawford. He start talking about Crawford. Yeah, Crawford's the best. Yeah. Crawford, he's salivating. He gonna step to Canelo. He gonna step to him. I'm like, bro, shut your man. He's sack chasing, man. That boy here, man. I don't know what's going on with Bernie the cheerleader, man. When he turns to Bernie the cheerleader when it comes to Terence Crawford. He Bernie the boxer when he talking regular boxing. He be thinking logical. Yeah, man, I think, Tank, man, if he do this, or Shakur, man, he lacks a jab. He da. Yo, you like, okay, yeah, I agree with you. He start talking about Terence the greatest in the world. Yeah. I'm like, bro. So I don't know, man. But this card, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Turk ain't doing a good job. Boss gone.